Warner has time. Fitzgerald into Steeler territory. 30, 20, 10. Arizona has the lead.
He hit him in the perfect place. That middle was wide open. As I said, those safeties were 20 yards deep, and you're going to see that big hole there. And once Larry Fitzgerald gets into that hole, look, the safeties are deep, and they're off looking for the wide receivers, and Larry Fitzgerald catches that ball and runs right through it. Kurt Warner read the defense, knew where he had to go, and he went to the perfect guy in the perfect situation.
Atkins overload the right side of the Patriots offensive line. Pass is picked. Intercepted. Robert Alford. He's gone. There are no flags. And the Falcons add to their lead. Alford with a pick six. Yards on the return by Robert Alford. They're trying to run a rub route with Amendola, then coming underneath, and you're going to see Alford. He's deep, and he just reads Brady. He drives underneath it, and he makes a play, and Tom Brady's not able to slow him down. That's a great job now with the Patriots down in scoring position with two takeaways defensively, and this time it's a pick six. 2:21 left in.
Blackwell stepping up and throwing deep down the far sideline. To the end zone, touchdown, Jacoby Jones! How does that happen in the Denver secondary?
That is stunning. That with a three-man rush and dropping 8 guys into coverage, that the Denver Broncos could misplay this to this point. Only a three-man rush. Flacco steps up and unloads a deep ball. And again, I don't understand. Tony Carter has got the short coverage. How do you let the guys get deep? Raheem Moore, number 26.
Only 50% this season from between 30 and 40, as you saw.
It is right down the middle.
As you said, Charlie, right down the middle. The greatest comeback in the history of the NFL.
From the 31 of Carolina. DeLone fires to an open Smith. Steve Smith is going to go all the way. No flags down. Smith scores, and the Carolina Panthers win in overtime.
On a 3rd and 14.
69-yard play.
Unbelievable.
The Carolina Panthers have advanced, ending the St. Louis Rams' 14-game winning streak at home in an incredible game that will go down in memory as one of the highlights of playoff history, as John Fox's Panthers defeat the game St. Louis Rams, who had to come from behind late to tie it, and here's how it ended.
They block everything up and allow Steve Smith to get down the field. Jason Sehorn slips just a little bit right there, and that is enough for Steve Smith to get inside and get beyond all the defenders.
The ball is loose, and the Bears have it. This is Wilbur Marshall with the ball. Marshall, if it's still alive, he's in the end zone. A sack by Dent, and a touchdown by Marshall.
was this tight this late in the game. Look out.
Stanford Jennings is going to go all the way unless Sidney can catch him. He can't. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Oh, my. And Stanford Jennings are both graduates of Furman, and they can enjoy this special moment together. 93 yards for a score, and Cincinnati has exploded into the lead.
Rosa will attempt a field goal. It'll be 15 yards. He boots the ball. It's up in the air. It's gone! It's gone!
Second and 10, 32 seconds left. He is going for broke. Drew Pearson. He got it. Touchdown. I didn't know they had it for a while. I thought the ball passed. I don't believe it. He just threw the ball over the scoreboard. I don't believe it. The ball was thrown short, and the defender was not watching, and Pearson came back to make the catch for him. He caught that ball on his hip, it looked like, John. Well, I'm sure we'll have it. We'll catch. I tell you, it was a much better catch than it was a throw. Let's take a look at it here, Gary. Fine protection. Around, he just winds up and lets it loose. Now let's watch the play by Pearson here. He's very well covered at this point. Looked like almost an interception. You see him coming back right there to make the catch. Nate Wright falls down. And Pearson just kind of backs into the end zone right there, and Paul Krause has to jump over top of Wright.
Elway barks the signals, goes back to throw. Now looks to take off and run. Elway inside the 10 and dives over the 5-yard line.
Great play. Great play by John Elway. Just phenomenal. Everybody is covered. Elway takes off, knew he had to get the first, launched himself into the defenders, and picks up 8 on 3rd and 6. What a great, great effort by Elway.
Mike Holmgren was telling us Friday that he understands the sentiment surrounding John Elway, and he'll root for him. But in another year, and Elway is making some plays. Timeout is taken. Packers did not have enough, or had too many men on the field. They take a timeout. First and goal, Denver. When we come back, we are tied at 17. You're listening to Super Bowl 32 from CBS Radio Sports.
Be one of the most memorable nights in Detroit football for that 89-year-old and the 62,000 others here. One more knee and business is done. And Detroit, for the first time in 32 years, your Lions have won a playoff game. Have at it.
Cowboys out in front. Packers trying for the go-ahead score. Starr begins the count. Takes the snap. He's got the quarterback sneaking. He's in for the touchdown, and the Packers are out in front. 20-17. There's 13 seconds showing on the clock, and the Green Bay Packers are going to be world champions, NFL champions for the 3rd straight year. People pouring out of the stands. We're going to have a problem kicking this extra point. They're coming out from all sides, out onto the field. The Packers know they've got it won. So does everybody else. But we've got to move this extra point, and there will be a kickoff. Time for that much more at least. How about that? We've never seen a finish like this one. Many and many a thriller in the 8 years of broadcast that we've done for the Green Bay Packers. But
Duckett got the first down, slid, and he's ready to go again. Batted down and intercepted. Intercepted by J.J. Watt. Touchdown, Houston.
T.J. Watt, the rookie from Wisconsin, who began his college career at Central Michigan, left delivering pizza. He said, "What am I doing with my life?" Walked on at Wisconsin, became an All-American, an academic All-Big Ten, and scoring a touchdown in his rookie season for the Houston Texans.
Here he is right here. Watch a little swim move. He sees the quarterback and elevates, catches the football. I'm not sure there's a defensive tackle in the league that would catch that football. Remember, Tom, as you said, a tight end that sent...
Intercepted. Colts are going to the Super Bowl. Marlon Jackson.
Marlon Jackson roaming free.
And he did sneak a peek at the big board. Their first rounder of a year ago, Marlon Jackson stepping in and making the pick and a kneel down. We have just witnessed the largest comeback ever in a conference championship game.
For the Chargers. Meanwhile, Jacksonville can set their sights likely on Kansas City. Here we go for the win. Got it, but there's a flag down. There's a flag down as everybody's running out onto the field, but there's a penalty marker.
Offside. Defense number 26.
And they call it on the defense.
That's the end of the game. Unbelievable.
That is unbelievable. You saw Mike McCoy there, now with the Jaguar staff, former Charger head coach. Talking to Justin Herbert. Patterson boots them into the divisional round. Derwin James. The long ride home, and it's the end of the season for a team that was all set to go on to round two. That kick, that's good. Oh, and Brandon Staley can only look in anguish, and the exultation. Doug Peters going,
did it really go through?
Yeah.
Did we win this game?
Did we win this game? That would be the thought bubble, no question about it.
What's going on?
First and goal. Mahomes flings it. It's there! Hardman! Jackpot! Kansas City!
And this was the Andy Reid special. This was the Andy Reid special we talked about. He was saving all day. He's going to fake a motion to go across. And at that moment, he turns and goes back. Hardman, who they didn't have, right?
And they win it by 3 on this touchdown throw to Mecole Hardman, who started the season as a Jet.
Jim, I want you to know this was an incredible call. What they did, Andy Reid right here, and Mahomes' eyes holding people inside. You cannot look at Mahomes' eyes. Watch this right here. Pause that. Right there. See this motion? As soon as that happens, Ward's eyes go to the next guy inside. And at that point, he's out leveraged. You have to time.
Think about it. No, they just sent Rolf in the ball game, so let's have another whack at it.
Well, the line of scrimmage is the 11. The 28-yarder. This one might do it, but we've thought that before, haven't we?
Yes, sir. A little wind in his face, going from his right to the left.
Ed Luther holds. It is up, and the game is over. The San Diego Chargers win with almost 14 minutes of overtime played. A 29-yard field goal by Rolf Benerschka. And the Chargers move on to the AFC Championship game.
I tell you, Don, I don't know what you can say. It was seen. You have 3 field goals that were missed that 9 out of 10 times both those kickers would make.
In regulation. It is caught by Dyson. Can he get in? No, he cannot. Mike Jones made the tackle. And the Rams have won the Super Bowl.
No line. The game is over. The game is over.
Now every Super Bowl should have an ending such as this. Down on the 1-yard line, a terrific play call, trying to give Dyson an opportunity to break a tackle.
Mike Jones, the linebacker.
Many people will wonder, why didn't they throw the football into the end zone? Well, the end zone is defended by about 7 defensive backs. You try to throw it underneath and hope one of your athletes makes a play. If this is a defensive back trying to make this tackle, Dyson doesn't go down quite as quickly. Mike Jones deserves an awful lot of credit for being right there on the spot.
There was a
7 seconds left. Tannehill will throw it, and this will end it after the shovel, or will it? Miami running around, circling. Oh, look out! Gronkowski didn't have the angle. Touchdown! Oh, Kenyon Drake! A miracle! Miraculous in Miami! Stills to Parker to Drake. A lateral heard round the world.
Unbelievable. Stills with a perfect lateral here. Gets it to Parker, then Parker to Drake, and from 50 yards away, he's going to run through the entire Patriot defense. And you're right, look at Gronkowski's stumble. He was the safety. Fantastic.
The laterals were legal.
And so was the toss into the stands. Remember, at the last kickoff return, Drake was injured. Had to be helped off the field.
Unimaginable what has taken place here in South Florida.
Time, that's going to be where Keenum's going to try to work the ball on the boundary.
Keenum steps into it. Pass is caught. Diggs! Sideline! Touchdown! Unbelievable! Vikings win it!
See Marcus Williams here. He has a shot. I'm not sure really what he's thinking, Joe. He comes in, he's got him dialed in, and he just, all he's got to do is make a play. And even if he catches it, you tackle him in bounds, the game is over. And I know Diggs, he's catching this, he's expecting somebody to hit him. And he turns around, heck, nobody's there. And he's off to the races, and it's pandemonium.
61 brilliant yards for Stephon Diggs. And Case Keenum has just taken the Minnesota Vikings to the NFC Championship game in a game none of us will soon forget.
takeaway that they're looking for down here.
The great Tom Brady had completed 10 in a row. Now second and goal.
319!
Toss to White.
He's in! Patriots win the Super Bowl! Brady has his 5th! What a comeback!
Another look to make sure. James White driving. They've already shot off the confetti. Fans are on the field. And it looks like a good touchdown.
Yeah, it does to me too, Joe. When the knee goes down, where's the ball? I don't know what they'd do if they had to overturn this, but it looked to me like the ball was across. And what an effort by James White, who's had himself a heck of a ball game. There was contact by Ricardo Allen, and yet he's able to get across the goal line. What a game by the New England Patriots and Tom Brady.
34-28, the final in overtime, and the Patriots have redefined the word momentum.
Picked off. Look out. Gets past Manning, and it's Tracy Porter taking it all the way. Touchdown, New Orleans.
What was I saying? Don't blitz. Well, they sent everybody. And the Colts ran their favorite play. The outside receiver, oh, he's coming under. The timing was not there. And Tracy Porter, the quickest, fastest defensive back for the New Orleans Saints. What a play.
Pressure from Thomas off the edge. Eli Manning stays on his feet. Airs it out down the field. It is caught by Tyree. Inside the 25 and a timeout taken.
Oh my God. This ball's thrown and Tyree just goes up for it like a basketball player. Harrison trying to knock it down. And Eli, man, I don't know how he got out of there. I thought he was on the ground, and then he came out of the pile and just slings it. That's a great catch by David Tyree.
And now with 59 seconds left, the Giants needing a touchdown. The ball is at the New England 24. Pressing it against his helmet as he goes to the ground.
Of course, the offensive coordinator, you got a busted play here, and then Sanchez gets hit. The ball is loose, and it's alive.
I have never seen this before in my life. Watch this. Vince Wilfork is going to throw Brandon Moore back into his quarterback. He's going to fumble the football. This is what Reggie White used to do to people. Forklift them and just lift them off the ground. Mark Sanchez not expecting it, and it was the backside of Brandon Moore that knocked the ball.
Third quarter. Here's Marcus Allen. Cutting back upfield, and Marcus Allen could be gone. "74 yards for Marcus Allen. And the Raiders are starting to shove this one in the winners column. 74 yards. You've just witnessed the longest run in Super Bowl history from scrimmage by Marcus Allen on a broken play. The record had been held by Tom Matty. It was 58 yards in Super Bowl III.
1-for-1 in the 2 playoff games. Doug Peterson, what a job he has done. Long-time backup. Dan Marino was in front of him in Miami, and then for many years Brett Favre on Andy Reid's staff when he got into coaching in the NFL. A decade ago, he's coaching high school in Louisiana.
This is an unbelievable call. This is like going for the onside kick against Peyton Manning, because you don't want him to get the ball too many times. You don't think you can hold him out, and here we go. This could decide the game.
4th and goal. And they're going to snap it, and it's Trey Burton who throws, caught. Foles, touchdown. How do you figure? They go to the very, very, very back of the playbook for the touchdown.
Trey Burton, a college quarterback, and watch all the action. Foles is going to sneak over here, direct snap, everybody comes up, and here we go. What a play call by Doug Peterson. This play call has a chance to be remembered as one of the all-time greats, just going for it and to complete.
The upstart 49ers, they're 6 yards away from Pontiac. 3rd and 3.
We'll see a pickup sometime on the right side, possibly.
Montana looking, throwing in the end zone. Caught it! Dwight Clark! It's a madhouse at Candlestick with 51 seconds left. Dwight Clark is 6'4". He stands about 10 feet tall in this crowd's estimation.
We got to watch here. Too tall, Jones.
Crowd silent now, as opposed to when the Saints have the ball. Oh, look at this run! What a run! Marshawn Lynch still on his feet. Has blockers now. He's dancing his way for the touchdown. What a run! 67 yards by Marshawn Lynch.
By Greg Spires. Great job by Donovan McNabb.
It's 1st and goal. That's picked off. And who else? Rondé Barber. All the way, untouched, down the field. And the Tampa Bay Buccaneers may ride to the Super Bowl with that one.
I tell you what, there's a look at Todd Pinkston right there, and I don't care. It did not look like he could catch Rondé Barber, but you don't stop and not keep running on the play. Rondé Barber stepping in front of the ball, making the interception, going the length, putting this ball game away.
I've seen some great defensive efforts in championship-type football games before, but I haven't seen anybody play better than Rondé Barber has today. He's anticipating, he's reading routes, he's reading Donovan's eyes. He's the guy in there on those inside receivers, and he has been a nightmare all day long for Donovan.
Just crushed. 16 seconds left. They still have a prayer, but not much more.
Well, they have 2 timeouts, and the one thing that I would not do is squib kick this thing short.
No, I'd kick it deep. I would make them use as much of the clock and take my chances on a return as opposed to squib kicking it, let them get it with about 12 seconds to go and a possibility for a play.
Dyson and Bird are deep. taken by Neal. He gives it to Wycheck. Wycheck, that looked like a forward pass. Taken by Dyson. Dyson down the sideline. Dyson's going to go all the way. And there is no flag. There no flags on the play. It is a touchdown, but we need to look at that replay.
All that's missing is the band.
That's right.
That's the only thing missing.
But I'm going to tell you something. The reason that Wade Phillips was so under control is that he thinks when they look at this, that this is a forward pass. This is not a lateral.
Take a look at it from the best angle I can give you. You see Wycheck start to the right. Now, is Dyson behind him? That's the question.
No, it's a forward pass.
This is where he is. This is where he is. But he steps back.
That's a forward pass.
I'll tell you why it's going to be hard to tell. Because the ball is right on the line. You can't look at the body of the people. I think you have to watch it again.
Here they come. Here comes the officials.
Now he's on the line, okay? He's on the line, and he catches it on the line. It's gonna. I don't know. I got to be honest with you. I think it's a lot closer call.
We can go back to the other angle.
He's on the line, and you watch where it's caught. It's caught on the line.
It's that close.
No, I'm saying it's real close. It's a lot closer when you look at it than we thought, Mike. I agree with you, and Paul as well.
From that angle.
Hey,
that looks like it's a lateral.
It's a lateral.
That is amazing.
Because he's in front of the line, and look at this.
That's what I'm saying. You have to see where he throws the ball from. You can't look at the bodies.
It's where the ball is to where the ball goes.
That's what I'm saying. The ball is above the line a little bit. This ball is above the line a little bit. I think it's tough to call. I got to be honest with you. See, the ball is released from about a half yard in front of the 25. And it's caught in almost the same spot, Mike.
I think that is a lateral. I initially thought it was a forward pass, but you look at those two angles on that replay.
I don't think
that looks like a direct line, and there was no penalty, so they have to find something to overturn it. Look at Phil Luckett. He is surrounded down there.
In the middle of all those people is Phil Luckett.
I'm going to tell you one thing.
What an unbelievable finish to this game.
Well, the reason that Wade Phillips was so calm is because he thought that was truly a forward pass. Look at where the ball is.
See where the ball... Now, the ball is up in front of the line. Now, watch where Dyson catches it.
On the line.
So, as I look at that, I got to say it's a lateral.
I have to say the same thing.
But this is the best look. Watch Wycheck. You see he runs down the line. The ball's up front. And you got to understand where the ball is. Dyson makes it. Guys, it looks to me like it might be a lateral.
You know where it looks like a lateral more than any other time? Watch, if we could go back and watch when he throws the ball back. He throws it behind him. He's not throwing the ball forward. If you look at Wycheck's arm and his body motion, he is throwing the ball back. Here they come.
Stands. It was a lateral. Touchdown.
Wow.
Of course, he's made his defensive call. Let's see who'll win this battle of strategy.
Riggins. He's going to go all the way unless Blackwood can catch him, and he can't.
What a tremendous play, but the key to this play was motion. The motion man coming across and turning around, Don McNeil, cornerback, running with him, slipped and fell. His responsibility to get back to the outside to contain Riggins. He could not get there until the last second. Riggins ran through an arm tackle and carried it all the way into the end zone.
John the seventh man to run for over 100 yards in the Super Bowl, the first from the National Conference, and he caps it off with a 42-yard touchdown on a 4th and inches. And now
Bradshaw trying to get away, and his pass is broken up by Tatum. Tipped off. Franco Harris has it, and he's over. What? Franco Harris grabbed the ball on a deflection. 5 seconds to go. He grabbed it with 5 seconds to go and scored.
Let's watch this again.
1,000,000 to 1 odds on this one.
Watch this, Ricochet. Ricochet out there off of Jack Tatum and into the Man of the Year, Franco Harris's hands.
When you talk about Christmas miracles, here's the miracle of all miracles. Watch this one now. Bradshaw's lucky to even get rid of the ball. He shoots it out. Jack Tatum deflects it right into the hands of Harris. And he sets off, and the big 230-pound rookie slips